Oh, I'm live now. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to another live by Yola. And today, and will be my last live for July. And August, we're going to be off. And then we're coming back in September. But for today, I have Juliana. She's a social media strategist. I'm all about creative people. This has been an amazing journey talking with these people that some of them work with me, another one I get to know them on the journey, and it's been such a transformational, so much for me. I've learned so many things with these girls and these boys. It's not just girls, but yeah, so I think she's around already. Yes, she is. So I'm gonna bring her on to the live, and we're gonna be talking about her journey, what she's been doing, and how and why, and etc. So let's welcome Juliana, and she will be doing a simple introduction to about herself, telling more about things about herself. So get ready, and I hope you enjoy. So we have Jess here and Pani Atolojana, which I think is Juliana, right? Okay, where is Juliana on my... There we go. Let me just bring my notes. Awesome. It's going to be here. 1, 2, 3.
Hello. I
Hi,
was.
Juliana.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Welcome and thank you for coming. Right?
Of
Thank you so
course.
much. Thank you for accept my invitation.
Yeah,
And
of course. I told you. Now I'm famous that I'm here.
Rede Globo, Rede Globo,
Yeah.
atenção.
Hey, mom, look, I made it.
So for now, just very quickly, could you give introduction about yourself? Who is Juliana?
Oh, yeah, for sure. So I am, of course, my name is Juliana. I am 25 years old. I am from Brazil, but I live in Portugal for years now. I came here, yeah, woo. I came here to do my degree, and I stayed because I really like the country. I like the people, not the weather so much. Sometimes it's like sunny, but it's not sunny like today. And I started working as a social media for almost 1 year and a half now. I have a business with one of my friends, and we are doing really, really well. And
Oh, fantastic.
help him with everything that he needs. And I'm here, living, trying
Wow.
it out. Let's see.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, Juliana. And can I call you Ju, right?
Yes, yes, sure.
There's a short way of calling Juliana. So, Ju, tell me what made you, because you just mentioned that you've been studying, you went to Portugal to do your degree. A degree in what? In marketing or something like that?
No. In history. I did a degree in history of art. And then, last year was the pandemic and we were stuck in home. I mean, we still are in the pandemic, but we were
Yeah, that's right.
and I was like, okay, what can I do now? Because I'm here. I have to take the most of this time. I love watching Netflix, but I cannot be always sitting on my couch watching all the Netflix. And I was like, okay,
Good.
let's do some online courses. Let's see how can I be home, working, learning. And then here I am.
Wow. So that social media strategist thing started from lockdown, from COVID, from pandemic, from all this situation. And wow, that's amazing. So you are a history person, like you like to jug everything. Before we just move on, let me just say hello to my friend Nando. Olá, olá Nando, estás bom amigo? beige. Okay, coming back to English. I was saying, yeah. So you're getting involved in this social media, like finding more because you were discovering. You took some time to find things, and that's wonderful. That's really good. And now you're feeling like, yes, you can do this. You like this, and it's
Yeah.
something that you already create a business.
Yeah.
Correct?
I mean, I joined my friend. He had this idea. It's of music. I'm really passionate about music. I always been like I am like
Wow.
this a Wikipedia of music because when I was growing up, my parents really liked to listen to music, and in my house,
Yeah.
there's always been music in the background. And then
Right.
music is something that it's really important to me. So he has this job, and he's like, "Do you want to come in? Do you want to help me?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." And then I always like being in the media. I have Twitter for almost half of my life.
Thank you.
And then I was like, yeah, okay. I have a bunch of friends that work with this, and I was like, I really like this. I really, really like it. And here I am
And
now, really famous.
so tell me more about your company. What exactly you guys doing in this company? What
Oh,
you doing?
company that we are developing. It's like I have here to show you, but it's in my other desk. It's basically this. We have a little plaque, you know, and we print an album cover or a photo that you want. I mean, basically, it's an art, and you decide it. And then we can put a link in there. It's
Mm,
like from a podcast. I know that you have a podcast, so if you want to do it,
good,
for
good, good.
a playlist for your lover, I don't know, your husband, your girlfriend, you can do it. It's a thing for people that likes to music because there being there's been like some albums and some things in music that we no longer have like in hands. It's like really rare
Okay.
to find, and it's we can change the link. That's the magical of it. It
Mm,
ask me like, Juliana, I want a link for my podcast, and I have a subscriber, and I want people to subscribe to my podcast. And I was like,
all
okay,
right.
we are gonna make one, and we're gonna put your logo on it, and every day that I don't imagine you have a daily podcast, every day
Mm-hmm.
will change. We can program that, and or it's just Wednesday or Fridays. Cool,
Okay.
can change every week, and you have a physical thing because everything's so
Right.
digital now, you know, like everything's here between like with the internet, and then this is physical. It gives you something, gives you a feeling, and
So
then
it's physical.
it's physical. It's physical, yeah, it's physical.
Ah,
We are using NFC technology to change that, so it's really like really good. We're really exciting to work on.
I'm not into that level already. I don't understand exactly what is that item does, because what I could understand is like the link can change every day. Uh,
Yes,
I don't
it's
know I couldn't understand the purpose. I need more information. But we can take it to another time.
yeah.
Is someone here talking about you? Gostosa, te amo. Is
Those are
Agatha?
my friends. Those are my friends.
Jo Ivan Perina. Eh?
Yeah.
Juliana, stunning. Stunning. Yeah, she's stunning. She's amazing. She's powerful.
Yes.
She's famous.
I'm famous. Oh my god. I always miss you.
Oh, this is good. This is good. Okay, so what's the name of your partner on business? Like
It's Pedro.
Pedro. And what's the name of the business?
Some tiles. Some tiles. Tiles. Tiles.
Tiles. Some
Yeah.
tiles. Interesting. So I wish all the best to you guys. And I think you're coming up with something very new in the industry, because I can't tell you that I heard that about this before, but I'm looking forward that this grows, and one day I'm gonna have tile on my hand, and I'm like,
Oh, you
change
will.
it, change it.
No, you- it's not like it goes like change now. Put Michael. Now I want Michael. Not like calm down.
It's not like that.
Not like
Okay, all right.
yet.
Okay, no worries, no worries. And now let's go back to the social media, because that's the reason I brought you here today to explain a little bit what is your way of doing social media. So, in your own words, explain to me a day for yourself as a social media strategy in routine, like one day of your routine. What exactly do you do as a social media strategist?
Okay, so basically, what I do is I have a few accounts that I'm managing
Mhm.
now. So basically, what I do is like I need to promote this brand, but how can I promote this brand? It's every brand is different. Every brand is different. So I
Right.
need to find things or ways to promote them in a weak way because I need them to stand out in the marketing. What I do
Yeah.
is research. I do a benchmark research. I go to companies that have like things in common or
Like competitors, you call
yeah,
them competitors, right?
exactly.
Hmm.
And I do some so I study some background of them. I see what they are doing, what they are not doing. How can I improve this? I create posts. I see the art they're making to promote it. And I goes to I mean have partners, of course. I not do art too, the graphic design because that's totally not my thing. No, I cannot even draw like a heart. You know, it's like
What is more your thing then?
my thing's copywriting. I love to write things. I always have, and I always will. And when I was young, I told you, I'm really into music. And when I
Yeah.
was like 14, 15 years, I had like a blog about one of the bands that I love so much with my friends. And this thing still goes on. I'm
Uh,
not in there anymore. I left like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, and I always find like the happy place. It's writing.
yeah.
It's
Mm.
promoting a brand. That's what I do every day. I woke up, I plan my day. I see what I have to do. I see if I have to do some research. I go to read Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, TikTok because TikTok is a huge thing right now.
For
And
learning.
yeah, I'm still learning. I feel really old using that. I really do. I was like, oh my God, what I'm doing here? This is not for me. But
No,
yeah,
but I mean, like TikTok is really good for learning. You
yes,
learn in very short time. There's a lot of people there showing you tips about a lot of things in very short time, and they give really nice information, bring a lot of information in 30 seconds or 1 or 60 seconds.
yeah.
So it's really, really good.
That's
Yeah. So
that's the
you
meaning
were,
of
yeah.
as a social media. You're you're promoting something. You have a responsibility on that. You have to know
Hmm.
what you're telling people because this is social life. This is digital life. You need to know what you're telling the person, you know? You have to be responsible. So I do it. I love it. I want to keep on doing because I really like it to create. I am this creative person, but with words, not with art. No, no. Don't ask me
Right.
to do anything with art because I will disappoint you very much. But
Don't, you never know, Ju, because back in the days, 2 years ago, you didn't work on strategy, you didn't do social media. So,
exactly.
and now you are enjoying a lot. So, what happened to make you feel that way that you're feeling today, I believe, was just because you decided to start.
Yes.
So maybe when you decide to create art or post, without the writing, you may be going to be surprised, because creativity push creativity or brings creativity. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Because I've been there. I now these days I do everything, and I didn't know how to do 3 years ago.
I
So
know how to do what I do now. Last year, basically.
that's right. So
Blog.
whenever you want, just go there and try. You will see. You will be surprised. Oh, actually, I can create the art. I can create a post. I can make a design. Looks
Oh my
good.
God, I'm gonna be on the move. Oh my.
We never know. We never know until we try. I always believe on the vision like that. I only can talk about something till after I try. And it's like, I'm going to give you a simple example about marketing or creative people. I'm one of the persons that create websites. So I do branding, websites, and coaching. And when it comes to websites, there is one platform that I can't. I've tried. That's why I'm saying, well, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I don't work with. It doesn't work with me. Is WordPress.
Oh,
It's a lot of things there that I can't.
understand.
Yeah, I know so many platforms, and the one that I work and I create websites, I do like this. Ping! And on WordPress, I probably gonna stay there a week trying to figure out how to put a title, and that's weird for me. So I don't touch. I refuse to work with people on WordPress. I know it's millions of people there outside that are masters on WordPress, and I say, alhamdulillah, namaste. I say every word for any universe, but that's not my kind of. It's like we normally say in English, in England, a cup of tea. That's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
That is just not. It doesn't work, and I can do websites, but not there.
Not
So,
there.
but I try it, and I keep trying. Sometimes I go there, and I keep, but it's hard. So, do you find hard as well?
I do. It's like I'm really good with using words. I know how to express myself using words. But if you do ask me to like draw a street, I cannot do. My mind goes like, I can't. Definitely. It's like, yeah, that's not my thing. I like to go on Twitter and LinkedIn. I really like LinkedIn. Most
Yeah,
people are like, it's just for business. It is for business, but it's really good. You're gonna learn a lot using it.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
And my other things like TikTok, because I see like they're doing this dance moves and recipes and everything's like in 30 seconds. And in 30 seconds, sometimes I'm still reading like the subtitles, you know. It's like, oh my God, what happened here? How does this go so fast? Am I getting
Yeah.
old? Probably.
No, don't think about the old or young. The time is right now. But
Yeah.
never. No, don't worry. Don't worry. But and when it comes to the role of social media, like I mentioned at the beginning, you answered the question regarding your daily routine. Do you, before you start, like let's say I hire you to work with me, what things do you need to know
I
about the company?
know all about your company. I definitely need to know what type of business are you in. I need to know what do you think about your business, how far your business can go, and really important things that I need you to believe in your business. Because if you don't believe it, I cannot believe it. If I don't believe it, I cannot work with. I need to
Mm,
know what do you expect to be in like 6 months, one
your
year,
goals.
2 years. I need you to work on with me, and I need to have the freedom, of course, doing certain ways, but I do need to have like a kind of freedom to create. I need you to work with me, saying, Juliana, I like this, I don't like this, I need to try this, I need your opinion, I need you to be inside this project with me. I cannot be alone. And
Mm-hmm.
back a little study on your background. If you do have a social media before that was running by you or someone else's, I will looking into it because I need to see the strategy, because we can always learn. I'm not saying that
That's right.
that's wrong. I need to know what you have done so far so I can see it, and I have to improve that. And
Mm-hmm. Or
that's the
maybe maintain, you
no
know,
thing. Yeah, of course.
because something can happen with a relationship with strategist and owner, and they need to split and they need to hire someone else or add someone else to the team because they're growing. So I believe like you can also just follow the steps before,
Yes.
right? Like whatever is made and is running well, you're not going to change. You're just going to
No.
follow up, going to carry on creating.
Yes.
And
I
that's the magic.
see what has been done before. What are the
Mhm.
good things are? What are the things that didn't went so well that we can improve? I never say this is wrong. I will never say this is wrong. I'm gonna say I can improve that, and I'm gonna show you how. And saying that things are wrong when you say to the people, "Oh, y'all, I love your social media, but this is wrong." You goes like, "Oh, yeah, I don't want to." Yeah, you don't say this. You say, "Let's go, let's improve this," and I do give my heart and soul. I can work like from 9 to 10 p.m. And
She's very young. Nice. See.
yeah,
Guys, she's very young in the market. So that's why she's saying that. Everyone, if you want to hire someone that works from 9 to 9 or 9 to midnight, this is the best person then. Hire her because she's on fire.
yeah, I told you for many times. You can text 9 in the morning and I'll be here. 7 in the morning, I'll be here. You know, except in like 3 a.m. Please don't text me. I'll be sleeping. Never.
And be aware of the time zones, time zones. If you
Oh,
are in another country.
please. I have a friend that she's running a jewelry business in Brazil, and she asked for my help. I was like, yeah, of course, I'm gonna help. And sometimes she forgets, you know. It's like midnight,
Time zone.
and she's calling me. It's like, I really do love you. You are one of my best friends, but please do never call me at midnight again. I will not talk to
Bless her. She forgets. She's so excited to share her
Oh
business with
yeah, like, oh, I do
so
this. You asked me to do like a photo shoot of this product and this product and this product. I have the results. Do you want to see it? And it's like 1 in the morning. I was like, yeah, sure.
that's insane, right? But it happens when we work with people that is on our time zone. Ju,
Yeah.
another question. As a social media strategist, how how do you work? Like in terms of do you when you work for a company, because the social media can do a lot of things, different
Yeah.
things, but including the posting and depending how many what's the name platforms, but
Mhm.
also can do research, can interact with customers or clients, depending is a lot of stuff that as a social media you can do, right?
Yeah.
But how many how I don't know if you work full time. I heard this from another conversation, another creative life that I had, and this specific person was more into full time, which works only for one company. But I want to hear about you. How you are more into freelancer or full time?
Freelancer for sure.
Hmm.
Because I told you I'm starting this business now. So what I do is like I can do work for you, and I have an agenda. I write everything. Before we get into this live, I was organizing my desk, and it has so many post-its, and I was like, okay, I organize this before.
Unreal.
And
Oh,
it's like this. If for working as a freelancer, you need to organize your time. You need to organize your schedule. This is really important. You can work with two clients, three, four, but if you're not organized, that's not gonna happen. What I do is
That's
so far I have 3 persons that I'm helping with doing social media strategies, plans, you
yeah,
know, I divided. I will work for you on Monday between this hour and this hour.
right.
Will give you everything that you need for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. This is like pre-decided. Okay, you're gonna
Mhm.
tell me what you need, and I will say to you, yes, I can do. And
Right.
for another person, I will work like on the afternoon.
Okay.
But the most important thing is like you need to create a schedule. If you don't,
Very important.
you're gonna mess things up. You're gonna be
Right.
overwhelmed. You no longer have time even for yourself, because this is really important for you. And you need to see what you can do and decide at the time, because you cannot be always working. And you need to know how long you can go. And you, because as a professional person, you need to understand what you can do, because I can tell you, oh Yola, I have like 15 clients. But do you think that I'm doing like a good job for all of them? Do you think I have time for all of them? That's the thing. You need to know. I can do it, but I'm telling from where I come from, I need to study. I need to sit down. I need to organize. I have a routine every day. I separate like 20, 25 minutes of my day in the morning when I have my coffee to organize everything that I need to do, and putting everything like in places. Oh, I need to do this on Monday, on Thursday, on Wednesday. And this is really important. This is
Very good. Well
I learn
done.
a
Love
lot
it.
with you. I learn a lot with you. Oh, the meeting every Friday. I was like, yeah, every Friday.
Yeah. So because there's a lot of things to do, so we need to be organized, schedule everything, write down. That's really good. And I'm so glad that you're doing that. And he will bring you more and more, because it's better to have 3 clients and run this very well than have 7 or 10 or 15, like you mentioned, and be on a chaos and you can't handle anything and you're stressed and you're not enjoying. Because one of the main things for a business, for a job that we run or that we do, because some people work without loving what they do, but one of the main things important is love what you do. Because when you do with love, you don't look to that situation as a job. It's your passion, is your me, so you enjoy a lot. And that's what happens. You sound like happens to you
Yeah.
exactly like I'm saying. Someone is saying great to see you, Juliana. I don't know
Oh,
if you
do. He worked with me. I love it. I do.
that's really good. It's such different names that are coming here, like Shakar Maka Badukukal. I don't know what is this. It looks like
He's from
Arabic. From
we
where?
work, huh? Sorry,
From where?
Bangladesh.
Ah, okay,
We work
okay.
here as from the beginning of this year until
Ah,
this month, half of this month, if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
ah,
See,
oh, okay.
different time zones. You need to be organized because you need to know what you're doing, and that's the thing about love. And
That's right. Yeah.
doing. This is really important. If you're not happy where you are, I know it's difficult for some persons. I do know this. I acknowledge this. But if you not love what you're doing, you need to find a way to change, because that thing will be stuck on you and you're not going to be productive or creative or a bunch of things. I do love what I do. I actually do, because
Fantastic.
as my friend keeps telling me, you are all over the place, but you're so organized. And it's
Really good.
you're not all over the place. You have everything, write it down. You know what you have to do. I cannot say old school because I'm not old enough,
Right.
but I,
Yes, Juliana, you are old enough to say old school. You
oh
can
my
say
God,
it.
see,
You learn with your old school people,
yeah,
like me, example. I always say old school, but because I learn with someone, and someone is someone younger than you watching you, so you are old school for them. So carry on. You're not old, like
Oh,
losing control of your emotions and actions. No, don't worry.
no.
It's so amazing, because you sound like you're afraid to be old. Don't be. Oh, don't
No,
be.
it's not like I'm afraid to be old. I'm afraid what's gonna happen with the generations that are gonna be here. I'm afraid to see how. Like, I'm not afraid. I'm excited to see
Yeah,
what we're going to do, because what we are doing now, we didn't do this like 5, 6 years ago.
yeah,
This is new. This is really fresh for us. And so I'm really excited to see what they're gonna be doing. You know,
yeah. So you're
you know,
gonna be old version. You're gonna be the old version. You see?
my friend
Listen,
said that
Juliana. Before you carry on, is GRBG29 said that you always work hard all the time. That's
yeah,
what
that's yes,
I. Yeah, always working hard all the time. That's you. I think GR just said that. I don't know. GR, what is his name? He's a boy or girl?
that's my brother.
Ah, your brother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi, brother from
And I, he's the middle, and we have another one that is
Ah,
35 now, and I am the youngest one. What he's saying is actually true, because I I always like to study. I always like to know what it's hot. I know what I can do, what I can learn, what I can keep doing. I don't like to be stuck in the same place. You see, I study. I started like last year, and look where I am now.
right.
You know,
Yeah. And who knows where you're going to be next year? No
yeah,
one.
I'm gonna be running TikTok. You're gonna see it.
Awesome. Oh, by the way, because it's a couple of people is here, like really texting, writing. If you guys have any questions for Ju or for me, please just write it down, and we're going to be talking about. If you have any ideas, anything related with social media or coaching or website or anything, just write down, and we're going to be answering if possible. My other question for you, Ju, is how to be offline in life when you're not working, basically, for social as a social media, because it
Yeah,
can be hard, right? I don't know.
a
Tell
lot.
me.
A lot, because you spend so much time in front of a computer or a cell phone or whatever, and it's really hard, because when you go to sleep, when you decide to watch a movie, it's hard, really hard, because you want to check your phone to see. I'm always checking to see if everything's okay. you know
Right.
I is everything okay going on there? Is everything on the right spot? Is everything on the right time? And since last year, when the COVID pandemic began,
Yeah.
it's really hard. We are here all the time, in front of TVs, in front of computers, and it's been hard, because you're always thinking. You're always thinking. And I do have an exercise when I do go offline. I put my cell phone without internet. I have to do this.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes, yes. That's right. I was thinking what she's talking about, but now I remember. Yes, I do the same.
Yeah,
It's like off offline or far is another is offline that we call, right?
yeah, it's offline, because you
Yeah.
turn your connection off, and
But it's another option on iPhone. Don't disturb.
don't disturb. Yes, we also
That's
do
the one.
iPhone.
Yeah,
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 because that one allows your people, your favorites, get in touch in
yeah,
case something. They can ring me because I'm talking about my daughter, and she can ring me anytime. But and a couple of other people, but otherwise I'm not gonna answer or gonna see it because I'm off.
Yeah, I love.
Good. Yeah, yeah. You just remind that. That's very important.
I'm off.
Right.
I'm off. Please don't reach me until Monday morning. I was like, okay. No, what I do is like I text everyone that needs to be texted in the morning, and I wait for those people to reply to me until 8, 9, 9:30, and then
Wow.
for 15 minutes I will turn my phone off every day, because
15.
15, 15, because that's going to be the time that I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna be like, what I can be grateful for this day, what have I learned, what I can
Mm.
what I can do tomorrow that. And Yola, are you
Oh,
there?
I'm here now. For some reason,
Okay.
I don't know. I moved somewhere. Oh my God! I was like, "What is Drew?"
And I was
My
like, please don't leave.
my phone. I think because of picture, I was sending my cover because I forgot to put on the phone for when we finish our live. I need to place a cover, and I'm like, okay, I need to do it. This is social media people, creative people
Oh,
is
come
always
on.
bang, bang, bang. And I was like, soon the picture went to my phone by Bluetooth, head drop. This gonna poof disappear. I'm like, what is your? But I'm back. Yeah.
Oh,
So you were saying you take 15 minutes or
yes.
16, 15, and then you think about your gratitude and stuff like that,
Yes.
right?
I take
Mm.
15 minutes down for myself. I have my cup of coffee or just like a sip of water. And I sit down and I was like, okay, now it is my time. I'm going to relax. I'm going to unplug. I'm gonna think about the things that I did today, the things that I have to improve tomorrow, but not always like focus on work like in person. Like I need to think of that. I need to improve this on my personal life. I need to do this. And those 50 minutes for me is like medicine. You know, my life changed so much when I
Very
started
good.
doing it. And you can ask me, oh, but you go back on after the 15 minutes. I was like, yeah, I do. I do. But
Wow.
only if an emergency comes up, you know? I
Okay.
call mom and say, Mom, I'm gonna sleep now. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Sometimes she does forget about the time and she texts me or call me, but that's okay. And
But you're
that's
talking about your mom, right?
yeah, my mom. And I was like, okay, I took my time. I took the time to calm my brain, to calm my mind, because I also need to be sharp for the next day.
Mhm.
Otherwise, everything's gonna crumble. And after that, I go and take a shower, watch something to relax, and then I finish my day. But it doesn't matter. I do this on the weekends as well because I have no time to sit down and relax. And you work with social media, or even if you don't, uh,
Right.
you need to find a time for yourself. We are always looking to something. We are always doing stuff, and sometimes you can be overwhelmed. And
That's right.
you need to find a way to turn like the button, turn off. Otherwise you can no longer be productive. You'll be stuck in your place, and this is really important because we are still facing the lockdowns that has been going on for a while now. And this is my like happy place, my 15 minutes. I turn off of everything, including in real life. I was like, okay, nobody talks to me now. I'll be back in 15 minutes, please.
That's good. That's good. That's really good. And it's important even more than before because the way we're living right now, the way we've been living in the last couple of, it's going to be 2 years very soon.
Oh my.
So It's crazy, and it's gonna be, and it's here to stay. It's not here to disappear like that. So it came like this, but it's not going like this. Pandemic, pandemia, or whatever we call this thing, is going to be in the story of our lives. You're going to be able to tell your grandsons.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm going to be able to tell to my grandsons and my second grandsons. I don't know how to say in English. But you're going to be more 3 generations after you, and it is so important that your mental health keeps sane. Don't be careful, don't become insane, because I think a lot of people actually before pandemic, they were living in an insane mode, and now we are more on the same mood. Or mood and mode, two things different. And I
Yes.
find that such a big transformation happens to all of us, and it's still happening even for me. And we need really to take care of ourselves, take time for ourselves. I really love that you brought that point to our conversation, because as a social media strategist, any job that we take in our lives, as a coach, as a website developer, we need to make a couple of like decisions to be able to take time for us. Don't just think about job. Don't just think about work. But the work only gonna be bye. I don't
Bye.
know. GR is bye. The work is not gonna be always productive unless you take care of yourself.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Ju. That's really powerful.
Yeah, exactly.
I really enjoy the last thing that you said about, like, for me it's like a tip for everyone,
Yes.
because it's really important. Because looking to you, Ju, sorry,
Okay.
you still studying,
I'm
right?
studying. Yes, I'm still studying. Yeah.
On top of that, you're doing social media, and then you're doing some tiles, which is the other business.
Yes.
So you are involved in 3 different things, and if you don't take care of your own time, you can explode.
Yes.
Because
Now.
it, it's not just about, and it's not just because one of the things I'm just thinking, like, very fast, like here, like in school, in studying on your studies, you need to review, study, search, do a lot of stuff that you need to do when you're studying. For your social media, you also need to do a lot of stuff.
Exactly.
And you mentioned that you're working with 3 companies, and you're probably going to be working with more
Yeah.
other 3 in very soon. I don't know, but I hope so. So, and then you have the some tiles, right? The name,
Sometimes.
some tiles. You see, it's still in my mind, that title that I'm gonna
Oh,
change.
that's really good. I have a
I just
code to you, but that's in private. I'm sorry, guys, but this is in private, okay?
but so it's it's 3 different types of business, because studying is a business, girl. I
Yes.
believe in that. And it's 3 types, and you still got that calm and taking off your 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and I love that. This is so important. It's so
You
so important.
you need to
Very
other
proud of you, girl. Very
thing.
proud. Very good. Very
Also,
good.
I need to say that I learned a lot with you. A lot. Because I always saw you like this calm person, that has everything here. There's everything on the table. But at the same time, you do know what everything's on the table is and what they are for. And you're like, okay, it really comes like this person that knows everything and has. So this is a bigger inspiration as well. I'm really grateful to ever cross your way, your path. So
Oh, that's so grateful I am as well. Thank you.
and this is really important because I do have friends that have my age, 25 or 24. They are burnout.
Oh, oh, look, and Annie's is
Hello.
speaking. She understanding our conversation, girl.
Oh,
Uau! Anne está aprendendo conosco. Maravilhosas. Olha, ela
oi,
entendeu.
Mari. Tá vendo?
Você é poderosa. You see? Amazing. She just understood. This is unbelievable. She
Yeah,
says, I don't speak English. I don't understand, but she is. I love it.
yeah. I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you. 30%. She's
Oh, that, olha, that made our life, for me, made
yeah,
my day because I was thinking, oh my God, Annie's here, but she's not understanding anything. But
yeah.
actually, you see how you are when you are creative, the more you creative, the more you take time for yourself, the more you do things that you love, you start to get things without thinking. That's why, Ju, I mentioned about the post.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be surprised when you're gonna be and try to create a post and gonna be like, oh, I can do this.
1 year from now, I'm gonna be an architect. You're gonna see it. Talent.
You're gonna be what? Because it
I'm
cut
gonna
it.
I'm gonna be an architecture. Drawing
Oh
buildings
yeah, yeah,
and
architecture.
people
Yeah. Oh,
and persons. You're gonna see.
God bless you. God bless you. I hope so. That's a lovely job as well to create that
Yeah.
stuff, architecture. But yes, so we were just saying lovely things about ourselves to each other, and I'm so grateful once again because I'm so grateful and proud of you because is a we. I just think like whoever is gonna listen or is listening now, don't give up from your dreams. Don't close doors when you feel like, oh, I don't know, I don't think so. I never done this before, because till the time you touch and you try,
It's
you
totally.
will you
It's
will discover.
yes. That's the thing that I have with me the most. My mom, she always encouraged me to go further. You can do this. Every time that I went to her and was like, Mom, I want to do this, but I am not sure if I'm gonna be accomplished or successful. She was like, you can do it. You can do it because you're thinking about it. And I always have like this limit. I cannot do this. I can do this. And she always pushed me to do more, to do more since I was a kid. And she's my big inspiration. She always gonna be. And she always taught me this: you can do more. You need to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in you, no one's going to. So, and when I talked to her about changing to this area, working with social media, and she's like, yeah, you can do. You talk a lot. You're gonna be
Amazing. She always believes in you.
fine.
And
Yeah.
one thing, I know that we worked before, we worked together, and I want to think about one thing that you learned since on this, I think was the first week then when you join us, or the second. There is one thing that people can use as a big, it's not a gun that we say, is like a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Is a word. Do you remember?
Like a trigger.
Do not, no, no, no. Never ever say a word in anything in your life. Try to not use this word. What is the word?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's it's something to do with the word no, but in other,
That's
right? Yeah.
never ever use that word in anything that to cause you harms.
Yes.
Um, in other words, no, that doesn't exist on our dictionary, which is really hard sometimes.
Yes. It's really hard because sometimes you want to be like, oh no, I give up. But then you remember, no, I cannot say that word because it's going to be a wall. It's actually a really big thing, because if you push to you that you cannot do that, forget it. It's going to be a
You're
wall.
not gonna do it.
So
Yeah.
try to say, I can do it, or I can learn. I can try.
Yeah. Instead of no, I'm not don't say I'm not capable, but I'm gonna learn to do it. I don't know. No, you don't know. I will learn about this, or I will do this, but try to implement different words apart, like take away the no and try to convert to positive is such a powerful thing. And during our um, time of work, I remember when you joined the team, that was one of the main things that we learned. We teach the girls in our on this specific team with this client,
Yeah.
and it's so powerful. And because you were saying that you were saying to your mom, like now you're doing social media, and she said, That's fine, you can do it." She
Yeah.
never said, "Uh-oh, you don't." She never. I didn't hear anything from yourself like saying like your mom never believed on you, and she also never used the no. And
Yeah.
that's the power that our parents or someone that loves us normally does. And
Exactly.
sometimes we don't pay attention. We just mom. Sometimes we get. I remember to get upset with my mom because I say, she said, "No, you can do it." I'm like, "No, I can't." And she said, "No, no, you can." And I felt like frustrated because how come she's saying I can? I can't.
Now to do it, you prove yourself that you were able to do it, right?
Yeah, but on the other, but on that moment when she was saying to me, I couldn't understand the power of no was so strong in my life, and I would leave that thing that she was saying I capable, and I gave up. And now I know after a couple of years, I know everything I put myself into, or even something that I don't know, looks like is because of this no, changing the no for me is like a transformational moment, because anytime I see something and I even never done before, I'm thinking I'm gonna learn.
Yeah.
uh, I'm
My main
capable.
thing for my job, and
Thank
I
you.
am a strategist. I need to find ways. This is the role of a social media strategist. You're gonna study, you're gonna see, you're gonna develop some content, and I need to be available to learn because I cannot
Mm-hmm.
at the first. This, I mean,
That's
I
right.
cannot sound like this as an example. I cannot, but I need to find a way to getting to know that and doing my job because I'm always learning. You need to be able to learn all the time. And of course, we have those moments that we don't want to learn anything or we don't have the patience. That's normal. But think of this. I challenged myself almost 2 years ago. I always liked this. I always like to be here. How can I work with it, do what I love, change myself, and pushing forward? I made a decision. It was a great decision, but I made a decision and I stuck with it. And here I am. And this is really important for me. Although I don't see like the idea, the strategy, I can't see it first. But I
Mm-hmm.
now and I was like, okay, I will find a way. I need to see it. I need to know how to improve it. I need to find a way. And then everything becomes much, much, much easier.
Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. For such a young girl, you're already so powerful.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you so much, Juliana. Like you do like this, right? I love you always do that. So
every
cute.
Yeah, every meeting that we have or ever had, every time I do this.
It's lovely. It's lovely. So we're gonna end our live now, and I want to say again, thank you so much. And if anyone wants to get in touch with you, you can get in touch by her. Let me see. There we go. Like I said, some people has really different names on, and you are one of them. Let me find your name. Panic Atto Juliana. Atto
Yeah.
Juliana. Tell
Jola,
me, tell me. What is that name? Panic?
Juliana. My grandmother from my mom's side, she
Uh-huh.
she was from a different part of Brazil, and her accent never never allowed her to say Juliana. She always said Juliana, and
Ah,
passed away a couple of years ago, and that stuck with me. Every time that I hear someone telling Juliana, I remember her. It was like,
yeah.
oh my god. And that's why. And Panic at, it's from one of my favorite bands. That's Panic at the Disco. So I took the disco off and I put Juliana
Ah,
in
oh,
an
wow.
homage to her. Yes.
Wow. Panic at Juliana. You see, now that you explain, I can say better. Panic at Juliana. Ah, that's a lovely story. Um, it's very hard to get to find this, but Panic at Juliana, now you guys know as well. But if anyone wants to get in touch, reach me to
Yeah.
get in touch with Juliana, or you can go straight there. Or otherwise, where are you as well on other platforms? Please let us know your name, Juliana, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and so on.
So on
TikTok.
TikTok. Oh my god, yes. No. The main thing, you can find me on Louvre. I'm there. I'm like the next side on Mona Lisa. I'm there. There is a picture of me. I oh yeah. I'm like, you think people go to say to take a photo of me? They're coming for me. Um, Twitter is the same. It's panicky underscore at Juliana. On Facebook is Juliana, but it's Rocha. That's another name. On LinkedIn is Juliana Souza, and you can find me there. And I'm always, as I keep telling you every week, I am always here. Just text me, and I will like. I'm always here.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bye.
And thank you so much. So you heard Juliana and LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. They all different, but it's the same person. So
Yes.
check it out if you are willing to know more about her work and etc. But on the end of the day, if you can't find her on these places, get in touch with me, and I
Yeah.
will connect yourself and Juliana.
And
Thank you so much for being with me and Juliana, and thank you for joining all my creative lives that I run since June. I started in June
mm-hmm.
every Saturday, and it's been an amazing experience with these
Yeah.
young people, brilliant and innovative and creative and inspiring. I'm so grateful
Me.
for being able to do this with you guys. And we're coming back. I'm coming back in August, end of August, September, with
Mm-hmm.
another level. I'm going to bring now the owners of businesses. So
Oh.
let's talk about what the strategists are doing and etc. etc.
Oh.
So let's see what comes there.
Oh my
Get
god.
ready.
You like popcorn? Watching?
Get ready to know. Take care, Ju.
You too. Thanks.
Very, very, very grateful. Very much grateful for your presence here, and all the best. And I'm
You,
gonna follow you till you reach the sky, which is no limit there. So
yes, that's no limit. And
we're
you can
gonna go.
move. I already told.
Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.